So here we go. Does God exist by side?
Once happened. Gautama, the Buddha, you heard of him?
Yes.
Everybody heard of Gautama? So, Buddha is not his name is Gautama Siddhartha. He became a Buddha. So he is not the only Buddha in the world. There have been thousands of them and there still are. So Gautama was sitting in a large congregation of people one morning, an early morning, earlier than this, okay? A man arrived and stood there in the shadows. This man is a great devotee. He is a devotee of Rama. You heard of Rama? Not Rami, Rama.
Can we play it at one point?
Rama is one
What
of…
happens if I do that?
Because if we, as long as we can
That's
still,
normal. What did they say, 1 point?
yeah.
the most popular deities in India. If you do not already know this.
Okay, I
In India
see.
we have
Oh, yeah.
6 million.
It's not the dramatic pause between
Right.
every.
everything.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Thank you. I see what you're saying.
Gods and goddesses. It's a very rich country. So, he is a great devotee of Rama. The devotees in India, not now and not everybody, but those who take this seriously, they will not utter any other word than the name of God that they believe in. So if they want you to come, they'll say Ram Ram. If they want you to go, Ram Ram. If they want something, Ram Ram. No other word but Ram. Their clothes are all printed Ram Ram, they utter only Ram Ram, they live Ram Ram. They devoted their whole life to God. You are smart, you're not like that. You kept God like insurance. Just in case something goes wrong, I have also paid my premium. Everything that you need to do, you do it yourself. You kept God like insurance. You're smart. But this man invested his whole life in God, total. Age is passing away, little doubt has come. Are there people here who don't believe in God? Nobody? No leftists? No? Only one? Okay, what's your name?
You say no leftists?
John. Only John? Nobody else?
I have doubts.
So, little doubt has come. He knows there is God.
Okay, Alina.
Just a
Good
little
to see you,
doubt. So he
Alina.
knows
Good to
there is
see
no
you.
God.
Have fun at work.
Have a good,
I'm wasting my
good
whole
work
life
shift.
doing Ram, Ram, Ram. See, this doubt will come to you only if you invest your whole life. You invest just 10 minutes in a week, then you will not get this doubt, it's all right, what's the problem? If you invest your life completely into God, then within 3 days doubt will come. Am I wasting my life just doing this? And there are other people who don't believe. See, look at this John, he doesn't believe. For him also sun comes up in the morning, for him also flowers blossom, from him also life happens. It looks like he's having a better time than me. It's a little doubt, he knows there is God, just a little doubt. Now there is an enlightened being here, he wanted to confirm. But after being a well-known devotee for a long time, because he did not just go to the temple, he built many temples. At this stage in his life, how to ask whether there is God or not now? So he came early morning, stood in the shadows there and asked this inevitable question, is there God? Gautama looked at the man and gave a clear, emphatic no. Here this large congregation of disciples, this has always been a struggle in their mind, is there God or no God, is there God or no God? Oof, one big relief. Whenever they ask such a question to Gautama, he just becomes silent, he doesn't say anything. For the first time he gave a clear answer, no God. Joy spread across the congregation. Just the struggle, is there God or no God, is over. The enlightened one has declared there is no God. The message spread across the town. Through the day, celebrations happened because Just imagine the freedom of it. No God means nobody sitting up there keeping accounts of what you did and what you did not do to punish you, burn you in hell or do this or that. Life is completely yours. So through the day, celebrations happened. Everybody is in great joy. The evening, once again the congregation is sitting, another man came. He also standing in the shadows. This man is a Charvaka. Charvaka means, in India, there are groups of people who are known as
Yeah, we'll do one more spin after this.
Charvakas. These Charvakas are out and out materialists. They don't believe anything other than what they can see.
I understand, Krill.
Probably this is the only culture that allows this. You will see actively missionaries of God going from village to village spreading their God message, and missionaries of no God going from village to village, arguing with people and proving to them how there is no God. Probably this is the only culture that allows that. Anywhere else they would be killed.
Wow.
So if you want, you can spread God, or if you want, you can spread no God. This is true democracy, you know. This has been there like this for thousands of years. People come and set up arguments in the village and they prove to you how there is no God. So this is an expert Charvaka. Whatever kind of believer you are, if you talk to him for 10 minutes, he'll prove to you no God. For thousands of people, he's proved no God, no God, no God. Age is passing, little doubt has come. Suppose there is God. When I go there, will he leave me? And all these believers say that he's got all kinds of torture equipment up there. So because I went about proving to everybody that he doesn't exist, he may torture me much more. He knows there is no God. He's proved to thousands of people there is no God. Just a little doubt. Now there's an enlightened being here. He wants to confirm. So he appeared there in the evening. And he asked the same inevitable question, is there God? Gautama looked at the man and said, yes. Once again turmoil started. Morning he said, no God, they were all really happy. In the evening he says, there is God. So what's the game Gautama is trying to play? See, if you believe there is God, or if you believe there is no God, you're in the same boat. You believe something that you do not know.
Damn!
Yeah.
I believe this, you believe that.
Yes.
So simple, right?
Yeah. That is actually very, very
Wow.
simple. Simply put, you believe in something that you do not know, in either direction. But you do.
Wow, I didn't think about it like that, man.
But there are people who sense that there's something. Not to mention the accounts of
No,
people
no.
that have
Dude,
said they've seen
I wouldn't have
things
thought of
and-
it like
Well,
that.
But
Just things that happen to you that just it it gives you the proof that there is a God. The
But
things
but even
things
if you
that
don't believe in
there's
God,
no
you still
way.
believe in something.
Yeah.
You're
No.
still believing in something.
exactly, you still have a belief there.
You're believing that there's no God.
Mhm.
I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying.
Believe something that you do not know. I believe this, you believe that. Doesn't make any difference. You can believe whatever you want. Yes? Everybody can believe whatever they want.
I
It
see
need
what
not
he's
have
saying.
anything to do with reality as such. If you say, I do not know, the longing to know will arise within you. If the longing arises, the seeking arises. If the seeking arises, the possibility of knowing exists.
Yep. Yep. Because there is though.
Bro, I didn't think of the
There's always that possibility
ability. Yeah.
that it either does or doesn't. But you don't know if you don't seek the answer.
Mhm.
So in
Damn,
either direction,
you
have to seek out the
You
answer.
gotta look for, you're looking for something.
Because otherwise you have nothing really backing up your belief
Damn.
besides what you are just thinking.
This is why I don't understand like religious like wars. Everyone's believing in something.
Finally, the end.
Like so everyone's believing in something.
Yeah.
So what are you fighting over? Like that's actually really the way he put it.
There's too many religious structures in place that just try to keep you rigid in how you live your life. Yes, there are a lot of good guidelines on how to be a good person, but there's too many. A lot of religions have too many rigid structures, and if you step one little out of line, you're burning in hell, or whatever their version of hell
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So I don't think that God wanted us to be that rigid, if even if He did exist. You see what I mean?
That's why I say life is not supposed to be easy.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have free will.
If life was supposed to be easy, we wouldn't learn anything.
Exactly.
Well, it's a good thing that we're not like in the Old Testament.
See that
Well,
that's where
If
religion
that's
loses me. That's where I disagree with people. I don't think people's like when people say, "Oh, God's got a plan for me." I'm like, I don't think your life's planned out. Your life is the collection of choices that you made.
Yep.
So, like to me, when I hear someone say, "Oh, this was in God's plan for me," I'm like, I'm like, I respect you. Acknowledge.
To be
I
fair,
expect your belief of that.
to be fair, he might have a plan for you, but it's still you might have to make the
you
right
have to
decisions to
discover
follow
it.
that plan.
You have to discover that
But if
plan.
you make the wrong decisions, you're going to fall off of God's plan. But that's the whole point of free will. You have the will to either follow the plan or
Mhm.
not.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, so guys, I was raised in a Christian environment, but it was Baptist.
And you shouldn't be afraid of your religion.
I was not. I haven't been baptized, but when I was a baby, I was christened.
I,
Like my parents didn't force religion on me.
Same here.
They did it.
I was pretty much raised Christian, but I'm not. I wasn't forced to go to church all the time.
Like we used to go to church. We don't go. Honestly, to be honest, I
Same.
don't. I haven't gone to
Same
church
thing.
since I was like probably 10 or 12 years old. I go when I go to family reunions
I
because
think
we
I
have
was like
family who's down south,
15, 16,
strong
I
in the
think.
community
That
in
was
the
like the
religious
last time.
communities. But I mean,
And I stopped going because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. I'm like, I don't feel this,
that's what I'm
you know?
saying. Like to me, I can't. I've tried to understand the black and white ideology of looking at things, and I understand that people are like that. I think it's because maybe I went to school for psychology. I analyze shit different now.
Mhm.
There's to me things are there's gray areas and a lot of crap. That's why I just
Because there are no absolutes.
yeah, that's like to me like I don't necessarily think this was in the plan for something to happen to you. It's like some shit just happens. Sometimes bad shit just happens. I don't know if that's
Prince 290
God
just
giving
said
you an
that.
obstacle
Like
or
390
something.
just said
Oh, you went. It was. Oh, you were fourth to be Cal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if nobody should be forced have a forced belief system down their throat.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
If you have a calling towards a certain religion and you feel it, that's a thing. That is a thing. Certain
Yeah,
people feel it,
some people do feel it.
but you shouldn't have to be
Of
forced.
course, yeah.
When it's forced down you, that's when
Like
the evil
like
comes
the
out.
big thing that I've been seeing recently in like churches is
That's when you derail out
I
of it.
don't I don't maybe there's some backstory to it. I don't know. I do not understand the problem why many people have a problem with women being pastors. I don't get it.
Um,
Like it's supposed to be a man who spreads. Like why can't a woman teach about
it's
God? Like I
Because
don't get it.
the man's the
because
head of the
he's the
household.
head of the house, he's the leader.
That's why with church.
So
That's
that's what
why.
that's
It's yes,
associated with.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I see like churches sometimes like having votes like, oh, we're not going to allow any female pastors. I'm like, who does it matter who's giving the word as
It's
long as the word's being spread in a positive manner?
I think there is a way for there to be like but they're not like technically pastors. It's not the proper way the church is technically was structured. Essentially,
Okay,
I
so
think
I
even
maybe that just must be a
there
religious
was
structural thing.
no there was a woman that I watched that actually she actually broke it down to why the men should be the leaders of the church. It was she actually
Oh, she was in Temple.
yeah I can't remember her name, but
She had white hair.
she articulated it really well. Oh,
We have to
it was
look.
a woman that said why the man should be the leader
Oh,
of the
okay.
church.
I just
It
always
wasn't a
thought
guy,
that was like I just didn't
and
understand.
she
Like,
actually made a lot of sense. I just Faust. I'm gonna say her name was Faust. Oh wow. See, that's good that you weren't forced.
Yeah, to me, I like. I don't know. Okay, this is the way I put it. I don't want to say I'm religious,
I'd
but
say more agnostic. I
that's what
believe
I'm
something's there, but I don't
like.
like follow
Like
everything closely.
I'm not atheist. I believe this. I do believe that human beings are energy.
Mhm.
Because
Agnostic
if
is
that
a
wasn't
little
the truth,
different from
Atheist.
yeah,
no
if human
from
beings were energy, then
mhm,
explain how a defibrillator can save your life. That's electrical impulse.
Yeah.
That's energy. So that
See,
means there's electrical impulses traveling between the heart and the brain. So energy can't be created nor destroyed. So when a person dies, energy has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
I just think you don't find out until you pass away. That's why enjoy your life while you're freaking here.
mhm.
But I also kind of what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, I think is
Mhm.
the way he explained God is the Bible explained. The Bible like says God is even all knowing and all powerful. And so the way Neil deGrasse Tyson, the way he explained it is if you look at over time, look at all the war, all the disease, all the inhumane treatments that have occurred over time and continue to occur. If God is real, he's either not all knowing or he's not all powerful.
No, people keep forgetting that we have
Free
Free
will.
will.
We have free
I'm
will.
like, you can't just excuse free will.
the free will to destroy what we create, even if he doesn't
That's
like it.
my yeah.
That's
So
the
What about that church that got hit by lightning?
see. Everyone wants to keep saying, well, God would stop this if he was us."
yeah, and I don't think it works like that.
No,
It's free will. People choose to go to war with each other.
exactly.
Exactly.
You have to choose to lay down arms.
Now, if there's like a plague or something happening that it's like a net like what do you call it that it's killing people
When you
like
go
those
against the
plagues.
commandments, yeah. When you go against the plague,
Yeah, like back then. But now the things people make the how you call it? You know, like COVID. You know how things were made in the lab?
Oh, okay. I see what.
That's
Okay.
man-made.
yeah,
Okay.
You know what
I
I'm
see.
saying?
You're saying when something.
To
It's you're saying when something's not natural.
not
something not natural. When
It was
something is
like
natural,
constructed.
yeah, exactly. When something is natural, you gotta see
Okay.
why that happened. Just like the good example, like the lightning
Like
that
weed
hit the
not from the
church.
ground, weed made in the
Why did the lightning
right,
hit the church?
right.
probably because the church had metal on it somewhere.
No, because they were doing
You
something.
think that they were doing
They
something
were
wrong?
Yes,
disgracing the church.
yes.
Huh.
That same day,
Damn.
that same day that happened.
That's wild. No one's will see. I think people struggle to have open conversations about religion.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
All right, everyone. That's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe, blow us up. Y'all know what to do.
Thanks for stopping and spending some time with us today. Hit that notification bell and give us a share because it does help the channel out.
Please and thank you.
And thanks for watching.
Hey, we'll see y'all on the next one.
Later, y'all.